Hi, my name is Otis Mehmet. I'm the Director of the Student Center at Central Connecticut State University. Today I'm going to show you how to submit an event, or in this particular case an announcement, about a service at our website today.ccsu.edu. You don't need to log in order to submit an event. All you need to do is click the button Submit Event. A form will open and you can just fill in all of the fields on the form. In this particular case, we're announcing that you can pick up the New Britain Herald free at the Student Center. If you have a website that's associated with your event or announcement, for example, you could enter that URL here. You should choose the appropriate calendar that you want the announcement or the information to show up on. Now, just because there are a lot of calendars that you could submit to, you shouldn't submit to them all. For example, this is not a recreation, intramurals, or sports announcement, so it would be inappropriate for me to check that box. If you do, a moderator will modify that before they approve your event. In this particular case, it's a notice, an opportunity for people to be able to pick this information up. It's also something that we could list under the all events calendar, and in this particular case it might be something cool for the students to be able to pick up, so I'm going to check that calendar and click apply. Under event type, one of the things that you could do is that if you have for example, a club meeting that you're posting, you could choose club meeting. In this particular case, we already know it's kind of a notice, an opportunity, a classified, so we're going to click that. You're going to fill in all your information here. Now, if for some reason you don't want your email address to show up, you could click the hide button here, and most cases I'll let that fly. Sometimes we do want you to be able to be somebody be able to contact you. Enter your information in here. Again, if you have a website for your office or department, that would be a location for you to put that, along with your department name. You can see that you can edit text in your announcement, and you have the ability to do all the things that you might normally do. For example, in Word, you can insert a web link, as I've done here. You can change the size of your text, the color of your text, the font types, all kinds of things like that. If you're versed in HTML, you can click on HTML and get right in there and edit the HTML. You can add an image if you would like, in order to be able to just do something a little bit more graphic. You can also put a picture into the announcement as well by clicking the image button here. I'm placing the image in this text. The next thing you want to do is determine when your event should be posted. In this particular case, I don't have a particular day and time. I want to do several announcements of this. So I'm going to click the reoccurrence button. I'm going to make it an untimed event. And I'm going to randomly choose some days that this announcement could be showing up. So I'm going to put one for Monday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, just some random kinds of things until folks kind of get a sense when the paper is there. And so it'll show up on these few days. Maybe we'll do one a little farther down just as a reminder to folks. And you can just click on dates, or click on them again if you need to uncheck that, and then apply your reoccurrence. And you'll see that all the dates and the times will show up here. Now, if we had done a specific date and time, that would also show up here. You have the ability to do, the first day of every month, first Monday of every month. There are all kinds of things that you can choose when you're doing event times. You're also going to have to put some information in here. Typically this is for students, but if this is not a registered event with SALD, you just click no. You're going to want to put in your BlueNet ID. In this particular case, it's your email address. Sponsoring organization's name is the Student Center. In this particular case, we don't have a space booked. If you do have an event that is booked on campus, you should make sure you have it scheduled with the Central Reservations Office before adding in this information. Otherwise, it will be denied. Funding source, again, this is more for students to be able to confirm that they've done the appropriate work with the Student Activities Leadership Development Office. One of the nice things about this is you can actually send emails to people about this, including the university's listserv. In this particular case, I want the student listserv to get an announcement, but you can add your own email address in there so that you make sure you get a copy of the announcement. Put in the CAPTCHA code, and you can preview this, but in my particular case I'm just going to click the submit